Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Rivals! And in this episode of our season as Chase Elliott, driver of the number 9 Hooters Chevrolet, got the die cast here myself, we're going to the Food City Dirt Race at Bristol Motor Speedway. Last episode, we raced at Martinsville, and I had an awful time there because I kept on doing the automatic transmission. I was going into 5th gear. They don't even use 5th gear at that track. I don't know why automatic takes you into 5th gear, but yeah, that was quite the struggle. Still finished 16th, and also that weekend we finished 5th at Richmond whenever the default setup had me overheating. So yeah, that was a rough weekend. We lost a lot of points to Denny Hamlin. We can check the standings right now, and you see the gap is, I think it's 37 points last I checked. And then we're not really worrying about anybody else right now, like Truex or Blaney, who's been moving forward. William Byron and Kyle Larson down there have been falling back. Alex Bowman's been moving forward, so I guess they're all in the top 10. That's nice. Kevin Harvick still hasn't recovered. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is doing pretty good, though. And I guess I've mentioned enough about the point standings. But before we go into this race, here's the settings we're going to use. Just like usual, 105 difficulty, full damage. DNFs are on, 25% race length, 4 times tire wear and fuel use. I mean, that's not even going to happen because it's the dirt race. Less wear, more grip. Relaxed yellows, so they don't throw caution for just freaking anything. Multiple race stages. Quick qualifying. I'm actually not going to qualify. We're going to try to start last and pass the whole field. Make it happen like that because it's pretty easy to lead here, to my knowledge. Wide skill range, so they spread out, and expanded starting spread. I want to make it as long as possible to get to the field and pass cars. And frequent mechanical failures, because if y'all remember, Bristol was a big old wreck fest for the first few years.
Welcome to the last great Coliseum here at Bristol Motor Speedway. I'm Alex Hayden, and tonight the Cup cars hit the dirt again. Bristol always challenges drivers every lap, and there's no place to hide. Can't wait for the green flag and to see the dirt start flying.
Had some Popeyes before I sat down to record all of this. I wore an orange shirt to make my hair look even more orange than it already is. It used to be really orange, but that faded pretty freaking fast. So yeah, no dang practice. I haven't raced this track but maybe like once on this entire freaking game. And no qualifying. And he's going to do his pre-race where he says we're going to get our engines fired or something like that, even though we're already on the track and junk.
We are getting ready to see the drivers push their cars to the limit as they slip and slide under the lights on that beautiful red Tennessee clay.
Okay, well that was more accurate. I was expecting some kind of start your engines thing that's already happened. Did you see we got Matt Kenseth and Christopher Bell on the front row? The DeWalt duo. Little Gregson over here in his goldfish car. Okay, well, let's get away from him as fast as possible. Okay, now wait a second. I'm passing cars. We can get the start-finish line. Man, I hate that to let this happen. I'll pass you after the race actually starts. Oh, already driving into the Truex. Yeah, we are slipping and sliding on the Tennessee clay. Well, I gave up a spot, but I definitely didn't start the race a position higher than I was supposed to. That was weird how, like, it was so stretched out that we were on the back stretch when they went green. So, I'm trying to make stuff happen on the top of the track. Don't get into the wall. I think there's like an invisible barrier between the wall and where it actually is. Damn, I already just drove into Jacques Villeneuve and he went and spun out. Then I got to throw a caution for that. He just parked it on the track after that. Oh my god, no Gregson got sideways. Now Truex is getting into me. It is hard to race side by side at this track. It'll kick out sideways pretty easily, so I have to be really diligent on the steering and take my time. Ow. I'm off the throttle and I drove into J.J. Elliott. See, that's what happened with Denny Hamlin. Like, he was slowing down with his amazing car from Joe Gibbs Racing and still managed to drive into J.J. Elliott, this piece of crap. Damn it, J.J. Elliott, will you please go? Look, you checked up Truex. Truex ain't going anywhere today because of this shit. I don't know if the AI even know how to pass each other at this track, but they know how to pass the player, that's for sure. They don't care about the player. So I was just 37th. J.J. Elliott, please move. God damn, this is how the struggle of just passing cars. You always qualify whenever you play a NASCAR game. But last to first challenge is something else, and no one's yet decided that they should go racing at dirt on Bristol on this game and try to go through the entire field. How long does it take? That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm scared to actually try doing this in any different camera angle, because this is the one I'm most comfortable with. God forbid I put it in cockpit cam and try to pass the entire field. That's a real challenge. Hey, what if? When's that video? Trying to pass the entire field with these settings in cockpit cam. That's a nightmare on its own. Oh my God, no. This is rough.
Careful, still there.
Ow. I tried.
All clear.
Oh shit, Bubba wrecked. And I'm avoiding it. That was not very long after.
Behind this one, got a gap up top.
Well, if Bubba was wrecked for a whole freaking lap, they all stacked up, and I guess I got some free positions. It's a war of attrition here at Bristol Dirt. And I am faster than a lot of these guys, but because they're spreading out and it's so hard to pass one car, that's the kind of stuff that happens. Wait, where is the outside wall? I got really close right there, and we didn't actually make contact with the invisible barrier. See, I'm afraid to go full throttle because I've gotten so freaking sideways by driving like that.
Still there.
Ugh. It does bounce around and get loose, so they got that right. I'm focused. Ow. Why? Dinger. Please stop.
Clear down.
Get away from you. Damn it!
Far higher.
It's that hard to pass somebody at this freaking track.
Clear up top here.
It's a lot of work to pass one freaking guy. So, I mean, that's mildly realistic.
Fine to go. You got it. Still there. Don't move. Stay high. All clear. All clear. No pressure out back. That was a better lap. All clear.
Bubba is just dead. He's a ghost. He's rolling around the track half speed, and he's a ghost. And they're acknowledging him as a ghost. They don't want to actually race the guy. They don't want to go through him or anything. That's unfortunate, because I know how to do that. But, yeah, I'm working my way through the field, little by little. Trying to be really patient. If you gas it up too hard off the freaking corner, just try to keep it in the throttle. If it gets really sideways, next thing you're trying not to hit the wall and get a DNF. I am sorry, Himrick. I didn't do anything. Oh my God. Now we're coming up to the end of the stage. I'd say decent progress for just the first stage of the race. And I don't know how Hamlin's doing, but that's like what the biggest concern is. This is one of the most intriguing races of the season. Himrick, what the fuck are you doing? Like, actually. Well, he didn't wreck, so that's nice. Harvick is leading. Recovery finally for Harvick. The guy just won the first stage. Look at my freaking Popeyes. This is chaos in slow motion. It's controlled chaos. So let's find out where Hamlin is. Did he get stage points? No. He finished right outside of the stage point territory. And then no pit stops here, unless you need to fix damage, which that could affect us if you get enough of it, but even a little bit of damage I think you can drive with. As opposed to other tracks where it just kills your straightaway speed. Well, I'm on the inside, so I should be restarting ahead of this dude. I don't want to make passes till the start-finish line, because usually that's how it goes, but it's so stretched out at this track in this version. So we got 16 laps. It's one less lap than we had in the first stage. I want to pass 10 cars. That's what I want to do. I want to be in position to get a top 10 out of this, maybe win. It just seems like a high task. I mean, we have more laps in the final stage, I'm sure, but still. Oh, we're going 3 wide. This is kind of scary. Okay, so I didn't get loose, so we're on the move. We're already halfway there to gaining 10 spots. I'm a little warmed up now. I didn't practice for this or whatever. It makes it a better race if you don't have practice. We already saw how that worked. Would you stop? It's like you get into somebody, and then they don't love to actually use the bottom lane in the next corner. I don't know what happened to Darrell Waltrip. Oh, he dropped back a few spots. Yes, Darrell Waltrip's running this damn dirt race. Trying to get past Harrison Burton, who's having his typical awful rookie season, though in this season he actually won. And that did not happen in reality. What race was that Harrison Burton won in our season as Chase Elliott here? Oh my God. Was it the Atlanta race, the Super Speedway? Because that's my first guess, because it's a super speedway. Oh, yeah. Or maybe it was Richmond. Last weekend, whenever we went to Richmond, that might have been it. Chris Buescher, don't you wreck your shit. Oh my God, they just boggled him. I mean, he's okay. He lost like 3 spots, but he barely touched someone. They lose their marbles. I feel like I'm driving on marbles, but we're up to 20th. That's 9 spots, and we're halfway through the stage.
Still there. Wow, that's fast.
A lot of stack up over here. So I just got past Austin Dillon, and I guess at my fastest lap of the race. I don't know how. I don't feel like I have a good driving line on my own. I'm just trying to survive. Okay, now we're moving. We got a bunch of cars all packed together. And there's Hamlin. I see him. He's leading this pack. He's right ahead of Cindric and Byron. And we're about to start seeing the actual main contenders of this race. I think the only actual contender to win this is Kevin Harvick. I don't know if I'm going to get to Kevin Harvick, because he is halfway across the track after this is all played out. Granted, he's in clean air. Clean air on this dirt track. That's what you want to call it. But he doesn't have traffic, basically. That's all I'm trying to say. Briscoe is not running as good at this track as he does in real life. Oh my, well, that's not helping.
Nice work for a top 20.
Well, I tried. You get loose off of a corner, and then you drive into someone, and you got to control. You got to figure it out. But then they lose their shit, and they dump you into the wall. And that's all she wrote. Finished hyphen. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow when we go to Talladega for the Geico 500. I went to the Geico 500 in 2018. And, I have the diecast of whenever that guy won that race. Yeah, I found this at a Walmart. This is the 2018 Geico 500 win. Right here. So, yeah, I have that. I'm just trying to make myself feel better, okay? Like, I had hopes. We looked like we were going to get ourselves a nice top 10 finish, and then Harvick was going to be untouchable. Did he at least win that race? Well, yes, I got a DNF. 0 points. And I don't know if Denny Hamlin got any points in the second stage, because it doesn't look like he was actually in that territory. But, it says he finished in the top 10. Yeah, 9th. Kevin Harvick does not win the race. Timmy Hill finished 6th. Yeah, he's great at this track. I don't know why. Your winner of the Bristol Dirt Race is Bill Elliott. Well, at least one of the Elliots won. I don't know. But, yeah, this is what all that did to the standings. We're now only leading by 10 points. Imagine if I had just not gotten wrecked by a Briscoe. We probably still might have lost some points, or maybe gained a few back, been like 40 ahead. But no, now we're only 10 ahead. Yeah, that's our first DNF of the season. It took 9 races. That's not bad. It could have happened a lot sooner. I mean, the first time I tried doing this whole Chase Elliott season thing in the career mode, because there wasn't a championship mode, I got a DNF at Atlanta. Because I got tight, and then it just head up right into the wall. And I ping-ponged off somebody. But because of that win, Chase Elliott finds himself 3rd. Still way far away from me or Hamlin right now. I mean, that's like a 50-point gap from him to Hamlin. But, yeah, Truex is chilling in 5th. Byron and Larson still 7th and 8th. Kevin Harvick just ran really well, collected a ton of stage points, and he's still just 12th in the standings. I feel like this video has to be pretty long after the DNF, so whenever you're watching as you get to the DNF part, you don't think the video is actually about to end. I don't know. I'll end it there. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.